Good morning one and all. Today I am going to teach about IC555 timer. This IC555 timer is highly stable device to generate accurate time delay. Okay, here this Signatric introduces this timer as SE555 or NE555 timer. Okay, it is used to generate proper delays from few microseconds to few hours. Okay, so it is used to generate more delays, proper delays in a circuit. Okay, so we have many applications of this IC555 timer. The applications are monostable multivibrator, astable multivibrator, voltage controlled oscillator, triangular wave generator, okay, missing pulse detector, frequency translator, frequency multiplier, frequency divider. So we have frequency shift keying modulate, so generator. So we have many applications. Okay, here this in IC555 timer we have it is a pin diagram. Okay, this is the block diagram, that is internal construction of this IC555 timer. We have a upper comparator, lower comparator, and a flip-flop and a transistor. This transistor is Q2 and this transistor is Q1. Okay, and we have three internal resistance, that is 5 kilo ohm, three internal resistance, which provides a voltage divider rule. By voltage divider rule, these three internal resistance provides voltage 2/3 VCC to the upper comparator and 1/3 VCC voltage to the lower comparator. Okay, so here in this pin diagram we know that pin number 1 is for ground and 2 is for trigger and third pin is for output and fourth pin is for reset and fifth pin is for control voltage and sixth pin is for threshold and seventh pin is for discharge and eighth pin is for VCC, that is power supply. Okay, power supply is given at this pin, eighth pin. Okay, here the output is taken from this pin 3. Okay, here in standby mode, that is stable state mode, the output of Q bar of the control flip-flop, that is Q bar of the flip-flop is high. Q bar is high means this makes the output low because of power amplifier. This makes the output because of the power amplifier, which is basically an inverter. Due to the power amplifier, this power amplifier is otherwise a inverter. Okay, so it makes high, that is it makes the output low. If Q bar is high means it makes the output low. When a negative going trigger pulse is applied to the pin 2 means, when negative going trigger pulse is applied to the pin 2 means, pin 2, when a negative growing trigger pulse is applied to the pin 2 means what? Means the DC level is greater than the threshold voltage of, that is 1/3 VCC. The DC level is greater than the threshold voltage of, that is 1/3 VCC. The output of the comparator, that is lower comparator, is high and this set the that is flip-flop as low, that is Q is equal to 1 and Q bar is equal to 0. Okay, next condition is when the threshold voltage at pin 6 passes through 2/3 VCC, means at pin 6 it passes through threshold voltage passes through pin 6 means now the upper comparator becomes high and Q becomes low and Q bar becomes high. Okay, that is Q is equal to 0 and Q bar is equal to 1. When the reset pin P, that is pin 4, reset pin 4 provides a mechanism to reset the flip-flop, that is pin number 4 provides a mechanism to reset the flip-flop in a manner which that overrides the effect of, that is any instruction can be overwritten. Okay, reset operation can be done to overwrite any instruction, that is come into flip-flop from lower comparator. When the reset operation, that is when reset is not used means, reset pin is not used means, the transistor returns to VCC. That is the transistor returns to the VCC. Next is when the transistor Q2 acts as a buffer to isolate the reset from the flip-flop. Okay. Now the transistor Q2 acts as a buffer to isolate the flip-flop. Okay. And the transistor is now driven by that is transistor Q1 is driven by an internal reference voltage V reference obtained from the supply voltage VCC. So we have studied about IC 555 timer. That's all. Thank you.